My first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo. What up? We here.
What's going on, man?
What's popping, people? What's popping with you, man? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's good with you, man?
Hey, brother, how's it going, man? How's everything, man? Everything good? All right now?
Chilling, I'm chilling, man. And guys, today's Media Mondays, people. Media Mondays. Listen, don't fuck around, okay? This is your time to shine. I'm telling you guys, make sure that you hit the donate, hit the Cash App, PayPal, send $50 or more if you want to promote your shit. And if you want to ask a question, $5 or more, or if you just want to ask a question in the chat, put a Q in the chat, and we'll get to your question near the end. And remember, guys, Media Mondays is for you to promote, your stuff. So promote it. I know, right?
Let's go. 425, man. What's going on with you?
I'm sorry. It's King Dad. I be trying to wait till y'all finish the intro. I can't help myself.
Oh my Jesus!
We fucks with King Dow because King Dow is serious. King Dow is hungry. You gotta be hungry.
They don't know about that, Lucario. You gotta be hungry. Shout out Les Brown. That's the man right there. Right, that's his name, right? Les Brown. Yeah.
Y'all guys gotta Google Les Brown, man. Les Brown to motivate your ass. You feel what I'm saying? So,
King Dow, what's going on with you, man? I got you support. Got your promotional support package in the mail. So I got it, man. So what's going on today? What we got? Oh shit. Cash App got the Irish St. Patrick's theme today.
Oh yeah. Well, that's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Yeah. They got a beer mug. Instead of thumbs up, they got beer mugs.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. So what are we watching today? What's the video?
Yeah. What we doing today, King Down?
So this joint, it's called Phased. It's with Mosaic. This is before she rebranded to Moya Bree. Oh, sorry, excuse me. This is when she was Moya Bree before she rebranded to Mosaic. So I wanted to show you guys this so you could just like get more of a visual of like who she is as an artist and whatnot. And wanted to say also, Miles, shout out to you. I appreciate you for sharing one of my community posts about the show. So thank you for that.
Yeah. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. And guys, look, if I see you online pushing your shit, I'm gonna help you, because if you send a support to the show to promo, we gonna help you as much as we can, bro. Like, it's not just us playing the video. Like, if you out there doing shit, we gonna be pushing for you. We put these songs on the playlist. It goes beyond here. You understand? And you could always you have our permission to clip the part of the show where we're playing your music and reacting to it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ Lino, he takes advantage of that. Certain other artists take advantage of that, man. Like, promo is promo. And if you send your promo support, and you can use it to your advantage, man. This is what it's about.
Real talk.
Real shit, man. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. My girl she always be like, can we see that one where Miles is talking shit? That shit is hilarious, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to you for all the comments and shit. You and Tario.
Facts, man. And so what's the name of the joint?
So it's called Phased, Fazed.
Okay, Saved. Okay, cool.
We got more of a neo soul for everyone, like D'Angelo style this time. So
King Dow, Saved. It's bringing up King Dre. Hold on.
Shut up.
What's the name of the girl again?
So on this, she's called Moya Bree, but her artist name is Mosaic, that she rebranded to, that everyone knows her. But yeah, Moya Bree is her name. Yeah.
Moya. I don't know. I'm just trying to find it. For some reason, it gives me the Spiritualized video. It's not. Okay. I put King Dow and I put Saved.
Got you. Here, I'm gonna send it again real quick. Here, I got you. That's weird. Okay.
King Dow, Saved.
Link. Okay, I'm gonna go to your DM.
Is it not on YouTube? Is it not on? Where is it on? Is it on Instagram? Where is it on?
Yeah, I sent. So I sent it in your DM on Instagram, and I sent it to both you and Lucario just now on your guys' DMs.
All right.
Hold on. Because I don't think it's on YouTube. Oh, right. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We getting it together, man. Oh, and Lucario, you could talk about today's topic, man.
Yeah. So before we get into, it's called phased, not saved. Phased, F-A-Z.
Oh, phased. Okay.
So you said saved, but today, guys, we're gonna be talking about 10 types of women to avoid on dating apps because we've been talking about a little bit of that, in the past week. We're gonna break down the 10 types of chicks because a lot of you guys use online apps, which is good, which you should use, but you got to make sure that you're not wasting your fucking time. So we're gonna show you the type of women who you just need to unmatch, ignore, move on to the next chick. Because I know y'all guys, you see the chick, she's bad, you want to keep talking to her, you're all in love already, and then you keep wasting your time with this chick. You're never gonna see her. Who's gonna flake? Who's gonna play games with you? All that other shit. So we're gonna get into that in a minute.
All right, cool. All right, so here you go, man. We're gonna share the screen. I finally got it. Because they spelt it their own way and all this other stuff. I literally put in PHASED. Nope. These young kids spell shit their own fucking way. I'm old school. I still believe in spelling and grammar, but that's my fault.
It's the kids who are wrong.
Out of touch? No, it's the kids who are wrong. All right, so here we go. All right, yeah. So guys, check this out, man. It's your boy King Dow. We got the new joint, Phased. Well, actually, it's from 2022, but it's new to us. So, nigga, it's new on Media Mondays. Go.
Let's do it.
The visuals. Hold up, nigga. Is that you really playing the bass, or you just lip syncing on the bitch?
Yeah, I'm doing that shit for real.
Shit, yo, that's my nigga right there. All right, my bad. Hit flat bass, nigga. More lace night.
She's phased, we stay, we play all day, She's phased, we lay, you say hi to. She got the sundress on, she about to turn me on, whatever she's about, I'm gone. I'm feeling my heart rate run. About to travel up a highway, kick you in the fourth gear, get it on a Sunday. Praise the Lord on church day, take her down on Monday, just in time for work day. Got a slice of the pie, smooth criminal when I slide up inside. She tastes the minerals of a Lord Most High, calling out to King, go enjoy your little ride.
She thick.
She's phased, we lay, you say hi to.
Yeah, I'm phased and baby, you're the one to blame. Let you play with my body like a board game. Snack breaks, you can eat it like a buffet. Black lace getting messy in my lingerie. Giving it all to me, know how you talk to me. First I get on my knees, then you get on top of me. You do it like it's never been done. Tell me where on me you wanna aim your gun. Taking over, your hand is my controller. Hold my head like a roller, push me lower and lower.
She's phased, we stay, we play all day.
Ooh, baby, we stay. Ooh, baby, we play. We stay, baby, we stay. We play all day, baby, we play. Baby.
Yeah, King Dow, she's just a friend, right? She just a friend, right, King Dow, or you her work husband? Which one is it? Yo, yo, and shout out to this shot right here. This shot right here, yeah, that's. That's a dope video, though, man.
That's real shit. That's a dope ass groove right there.
That's a real dope groove, man. Hey, did you produce that yourself with the slap bass and all that?
Yeah, so I did all the bass parts, and then my producer did the rest of the beat.
Nice.
So I co-produced it.
You co-produced. Yeah. King Dow with the
Yo, serious. He's serious, man. I'm telling y'all, this motherfucker's serious out here. Motherfucker's serious out here.
And don't think I didn't see your D'Angelo inspired motif here. Okay?
Exactly, for reil.
I'm telling you, y'all niggas ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Shout out to D'Angelo, man. But nah, King Dow, man, shit is crazy. I like this.
Fire.
Hey, so what did your girl say when she saw this video, though?
Yo, my girl is like my biggest fan. You know what she did? She wrote a whole journal / book analyzing every single song I put out. And she gave it to me as a gift yesterday.
Oh,
so,
that's nice. Oh,
that's what's up, man. That shit fire. I like that shit.
About pussy and all this dumb shit. It's like, yo, get you a girl who wants to like write your story. You know what I'm saying? That's what these niggas don't know. You got a girl who wants to write your story and be a part of it. You know. And another thing I want to say about Mosaic real quick is that you guys talk about masculinity, leadership. So for this show, she's headlining, but this is her first headlining show, and she's looking to me and my boy E Brown for guidance because we've been doing this longer. So y'all see a bunch of like these women. They say like, oh, behind every great man is a great woman. Nah, it's like
it's the other way around.
Because of the man, the woman gets to shine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And guys, here go the show, guys. The show Saturday.
Yeah.
At the Chop Suey is called the Sunset Soiree. Headlining is Mosaic, featuring King Dow and E Brown. So make sure y'all get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. I believe
where's this at? What city is this in?
This is Seattle, Washington, guys. Seattle, Washington.
In that area.
Sorry, yeah. Seattle and Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill City in Seattle. Yep.
Yeah, man. So make sure y'all get that shit. Yeah, I remember I had the I'm gonna get the link in a second. I'm gonna get the link to get the tickets in a second, but I got y'all. All right.
Make sure you guys subscribe to King Dow's channel. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you click that link. April got the link in the chat, so make sure you guys subscribe and get that shit cracking. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that happen.
I'm gonna hit the like button on this, and it is going on the Media Mondays playlist. Let's go. There you go. Yeah, man. I like this shit, man.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But see right there. I'm sure Shorty did not like her playing in your dreads and all that, man. I'm sure. Come on, son. There's no way. King Dow got home and she was like, "Did she have to touch your dreads though? Like seriously?" Was she whispering in your ear? What was she saying? Yo, but Mosaic is thick though. Is she still that thick or is she thicker?
Bro, she's thicker now. Dude.
God damn. You know, I might show up to that show though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Pull up.
I might pull up though. You have to give me a backstage pass to Mosaic. With her thick ass. God damn. I'm terrible. I am terrible, but that's why I love Media Mondays, man.
Facts.
Hold on. I saw something else real quick. There was a video there was a there was like a breakdown of the phase. Let me see if we could play this just for a second though.
Get a dance, have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the crew.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy King Dow.
Oh,
with another music video breakdown.
Mosaic on the joint.
This week is a very, very, very special one, and this is the first guest of.
Yo, look at your face. You sure she's just a friend, nigga?
The week, and we got my special friend, amazing R&B artist, alternative singer, like honestly just kind of genre bending like I am, and you'll get to see it when we break down this one, Phased.
Okay, well, it was so fun. Yeah, so that beats fire, but it's just very different for you.
For sure.
Yeah,
I was showing it to you guys, and everyone's playing around with it. Could you hear yourself initially on it, like internally?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like it was so. It was my vibe for sure. Yeah. Granted, spoiler. I've never written a song like this before, ever.
Really?
So.
Wow. That's crazy because she's done, guys. Like, so if you go to her catalog, make sure you guys check her out. It's super dope. She's done like. You've done house music with Sarah.
King Dow is very professional. You see how professional he is?
Yeah. You see the way she looking at him too? She's like, I've never wrote a song like this before.
Exactly.
Michelle.
Yo.
Yeah. How?
King Dow got.
I know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like it's funny because I think, yeah, Mo, you're my first singer I've ever had on any of my music. On my personal music.
A little too much.
Huh?
She laughing a little too much. His girl gonna be like, "Why she laughing so much? So what's so funny though?" She gonna be like, "What's so funny though?"
Yo.
I don't count the shout out to Sarah, but I consider that collaborations. But like, so we got the song, the second take of you doing with the 25 stack vocals.
Look at you see where she keep looking at him.
Did I send you a rough mix?
You did.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know you guys had a final.
Oh shit. Okay. I be doing that sometimes. Yeah. But,
man.
What's so funny though? She
But that's the breakdown of the Phase music video. Y'all can check that out to get a little bit more of. Y'all can check that out to get a little more of Mosaic's personality and the obvious chemistry between King Dow and Mosaic. I'm trying to get King Dow in trouble. You say your girl watch the show, right? By the end of this show, she gonna be like.
She gonna have her arms folded and shit with a frown on her face.
Go home and be like, "What's the matter? Did you watch Media Monday today? Come on, Miles was just joking. Damn." Nah, but King Dow, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man. Send me the link to the show, like the tickets again, if you could.
Oh, bet. I got you.
Yeah, send it to my email. Send it to my yes. It just makes it easier for me to grab it, and then and I'll put it in the chat real quick. All right.
Okay, bet. Should I also send the songs to your email too? Is that easier?
Yeah. Everything to the email is easier. Yeah, because Instagram is just another step. You know what I mean?
Got you. Cool. Okay, I'll do that moving forward. Appreciate you guys as always, man. And yeah, dog. Like it's like. Thank you for letting me take over the show, the King Dow Show, real quick for 2 seconds, and we're gonna keep this consistency. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it. All right.
Yeah, man. So, guys, call in, leave your questions in the chat, or if you guys want to, promote your shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Cash App, $50 or more. If you want to call in, $5 or more. And if you want to leave a question, put a Q in the chat. All right. So let's get to this list because we got like 10 things on this list. And this is in no order of importance. And this is what you guys got to understand. If you know how to do online dating correctly, and this is why you guys should go to badboymembership.com, because on the Bad Boy Membership, right as we speak on the Bad Boy Membership, we have a bunch of programs on online dating. So we have the Advanced Online Game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. Then we have how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. And we also have how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. And then we also have the easy way to date online for men, which is one of the first joints on the Bad Boy membership. So if you know how to do online dating correctly, you can be basically, getting dates every damn week, almost every day if you want, really. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's an abundance of women. But the problem is that when you guys don't understand the attention whores, the women who play games, the women who are not really interested in you, then you're going to waste a lot of time on the apps, and then you're going to be frustrated with the apps, and then you're going to be like, man, fuck all this bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And, all that other nonsense, right? So now, you're going to go into 10 types of women to avoid on online dating apps. This is in no order of importance. We're just going to go 1 through 10, all right? So, first thing we got on the list of the women to avoid is women who don't directly respond to what you're talking about. Okay? Women who don't directly respond to what you're talking about. So, for example, if you say to a woman on an app, hey, what's up? We should get together this weekend to get a drink. Are you free Saturday? Right? If she says anything besides if she's free Saturday or not, or talk about, getting together on the weekend, you need to ignore that chick. So let's say you say, hey, we should get together and get a drink this Saturday. Are you free? And she says to you, so how's your day going? Right? That's the chick you need to ignore. You understand what I'm saying? Or she might say to you, oh, wow, you're pretty bold. We should talk more. Right? You just get rid of her. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime she's not talking about what you're talking about, right? You need to get rid of the situation. And the thing is that you guys really should just be talking about getting together and setting up a date. Because if you're talking about other shit like, oh, how's your day and blah, 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 you're going to get into this long ass conversation with a woman who has no interest in you. And then you're going to waste your time when you try to eventually set up a date. Yeah. So what you want to do is set the date up. And if she's not responding to that specifically, then you need to keep it moving. So if you say, hey, are you free, Saturday to get together and get a drink? And if she says, oh, I actually have to work, from 9 to 5, but I am free anytime after 6 on Saturday. And you say, cool, all right, let's meet up. You see what I'm saying? Or if she says, I'm actually not free Saturday, but I am free Sunday. Are you free Sunday? Then we're getting somewhere, right? But if she's talking about anything besides what you said or what you stated or what you asked, you need to keep that shit pushing. You understand what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit though?
And I just so y'all know, I put King Dow show tickets in the chat. I'm putting them in there. I'm putting them in there right now again, just so y'all know. So if y'all want to go to that King Dow show in Seattle, May 25th, make sure y'all hit the link and get your tickets over there. But look, it's when it comes to dating app, it has to be a straightforward thing.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a straightforward thing. I think when you're meeting people in person, face to face, if you're out, at a bar, lounge, or you're chilling someplace, I think you have a little bit more of a leeway or a little bit more room and space to be a little bit more like casual and flirtatious, or casual and indirect in a way with the conversation, where you can, because if you're outside, you can easily just be like, hey, it's such a nice day. The weather's good. It's springtime's coming. Hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, whatever's going on in the area, like, oh yeah, that clown show over there is crazy. Or, did you check out the parade? Or you understand what I'm saying? Like you could be a little bit more talkative.
Right.
If you choose to, just to kind of bring things together because you're meeting somebody face to face and you want to discuss the environment a little bit. Right. But when we're talking about dating apps, bro, 618, hold on 1 second. When we're talking about dating apps, it got to be a straight fucking line, bro. Mm-hmm. It got to be a straight line because it's way too easy for these women to turn the situation into a fucking pen pal type of thing. You hear what I'm saying? And that's not what you want to do on dating apps. But we got a call, so we're going to do 618. 618, you are on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Yep, absolutely. So this is Brandon, St. Louis, 32. And yeah, I donated to Lakari.
Appreciate the donation, brother. right. So what's your question?
Hey, y'all know I got the deep question. Okay, so LaCarl, the other day,
Hold on, real quick. Have you scheduled a consultation with Lucario yet, sir?
No, sir.
Because here's the thing. I know you, and it's good for the show for the most part, but we can't have you, because the thing with Lucario is he loves this shit.
Exactly.
Real shit, I gotta reel him in, because even though the conversation you have with Lucario is decent for content, it still sounds like shit that you need to be talking about on a fucking consultation 101 with Lucario. You understand that?
Right.
And the fact that you're calling consecutively show to show, basically having your own fucking consultation with Lucario, is unfair to everybody else. Do you understand that?
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Now I'm not gonna stop the call, but I want to acknowledge that I'm aware. So I want to make you aware. Do you understand? So you're not gonna come in here and just pay $5 and get all this world-class game from my nigga. You understand that? All right, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, Miles, I really don't want to like that. No, that makes sense. I don't want to do it. So look, I'll just get the donation. I appreciate it, and then I'm gonna go.
No. Please continue.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, the other day y'all was doing a live, I think on like Thursday, and y'all started talking about God. And I remember after Miles left, somebody was in the chat and they asked the Carl a question, and they were asking something about depression. And Carl was like, well, he referred to Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey was saying like, when you're depressed, you need deep rest from the character that you're playing. So it had me think a little bit, and I was like, okay, if your character needs deep rest, when I think of character, I think of a video game. So the simple question of it was, when you guys referring to game, now this might be a dumb question, but when you're referring to game, you're referring to the game that is life, and you're the character in the game.
Right.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, all it really means is this. You got to understand is that so when we talk about a person being a person, a persona, right? That just means a character. That just means like, so basically what you got to understand is that, like, and this, I don't want to get too deep on it, but I'll just say this. Like, personas or people don't really exist. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like if you're watching a TV show. Let's say you're watching I don't know, like you're watching Batman or any of these, like, a sitcom or whatever, right? The characters in the show don't exist. They're just characters in the show. You see what I'm saying? And so they're actors playing those characters, but the actual character of Batman does not exist. So the actual character of whatever your name is, so your name is Brandon doesn't really exist. Brandon is just God being Brandon on earth. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really exist. So a lot of times when it comes to ego, we take on an ego and we think our ego is real and it's really us. So if Miles says to you, man, Brandon, you suck, right? You're going to get mad because you're going to think, oh, well, I am Brandon. He's telling me I suck. So that means that there's something wrong with me. But you're not really that. You're just a character. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times the depression comes from you being so deep into your character. You understand? It's you. And then so you're feeling it's just like when you watch a movie. Sometimes you might watch a movie and the storyline and the character and the plot gets you so caught up that you start feeling emotions based on what the character's going through. So you're actually vicariously living through the character by watching the character. It's the same concept. You're pretending to be the character, so now you're feeling the emotions of what's going on in your everyday situation, and that's what's causing you to be depressed, because you're so deep into the situation that you think it's real. You see what I'm saying? It's just like when you dream, you have a scary dream, and then you wake up and you be like, oh my God, I'm so glad that was just a dream. But while it was happening, you were like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. It's the same shit. So when you understand that when you're living in this reality, that it doesn't exist, it's not really real. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. Is this like Justin said, shout out to Justin, that personality comes from the word persona, which was the Latin name of the megaphone mask worn during plays back in ancient times. Exactly. Like it's a mask. It doesn't really exist. You get it?
I got you. Okay. All right. Cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Caller, are you aware of this book called Conversations with God?
I've never heard of that before, Miles. No.
Okay. You say
listen to that shit. Yeah.
You say you be writing stuff down, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so write this down. It's the name of the book is Conversations with God and Uncommon Dialogue. Okay, and the author, his name is Neil Donald Walsh. Neil Donald Walsh. So you could go on Amazon and get the book, or you can search it on YouTube. I think there is a audiobook. There's an audiobook of it, but in it there's basically an explanation of what love is, what God is, what life is. You know, like Lucario was explaining about how you are a part of God. You are the manifestation of the part of God that decided to be Brandon, to experience life as Brandon, right. just to basically bring data back to the collective consciousness of God. You understand what I'm saying? So okay. that's why what Lucario was saying was like, you're literally just a character. So you're one alternative of one of the characters that God decided to play to get an experience through the eyes of Brandon.
Right.
You understand? Okay. But when you die, see, and I tell guys this, energy is never created or destroyed. It is only transferred or moved into another form. Do you understand that?
Right.
So this is why we need. So this is a part of the explanation as to why because I'm sure a couple of niggas was like, "Oh, what do you mean the experience is not real? What do you mean persona is not real? What do you telling me my life is not real? It's real in certain perspectives, but the thing is, it's not real in the way that you are an extension of the energy that God chose.
Right.
So God set it up where your parents met each other, had sex, and made you to create another alternative to experience life in a different way.
Right.
But when you die, that energy is going to be transformed, and it's either going to go back into the earth, or it's going to go back into carbon, into the elements, and then somebody's going to inhale you or eat the fruit from the plant that was grown from the soil that you fertilized, to create another person, to create another alternative of the experience of what God wants to experience. But like I said, if you go read that book, Conversations with God, it'll explain all that shit to you, bro. And it's a beautiful explanation.
I'm about to go get it right now, man. I appreciate it, fellas. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. And go schedule that consultation, my nigga. Like,
yeah, get the consultation so I can really lace you with some heavy shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You can.
I got you. I'm gonna stack the chips then. I got you. Thank you.
All right, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's great. You know, what's crazy is people don't realize how deep that shit is, because even like actors, a lot of times actors, when they get into the role, the character, it almost takes it goes into their psyche to a certain extent, and they're actually that person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm telling you, that's like the shit that happened with Heath Ledger with the Joker. Was like he got so caught up in that role that it happens that way. Because that even happened to me one time. I did this pilot once. This was years ago, and so when I was heavy doing like acting stuff, whatever, and it was a pilot where I was playing this girl's boyfriend, and it was a white chick, and then her brother was like this racist dude, and so throughout the entire interaction that we was filming and stuff, whatever, like I was up there holding her hand, I was up there kissing up on her, we was like, and so I was getting into the role of being her man, and it was like there was part of the situations where when we were acting, I felt like I was really that nigga, like I was her man, and shit was weird. I was like, and it's real. I was like, what the fuck? So that shit is real. That shit takes on a heavy fucking situation. You feel what I'm saying?
And shout out to April MC. This guy's nickel and diming $5 at it. I'm telling you, he calls in every show. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna let it go like that, bro. Like, come on now. Come on now. Like have some respect for the game, bro. Like
that's how heavy the game is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. But let's move on to the next joint. So we did the first one. So let's move on to number 2. So the second type of woman to avoid on online dating apps is women who try to get you to follow them on Instagram or Snapchat. Okay. So So basically what you got to understand is this, right? And we had a guy the other day on the Real Game No Theory show this happened to, where he's talking to this chick and she says, oh, follow me on Instagram, right? And then he follows her on Instagram. Anytime when a woman tells you through the message to hit her up on Instagram, or it might even be in her bio might say, oh, I'm hardly on here. Hit me up on Instagram. And then she'll have her Instagram, name on there. You feel what I'm saying? So I know you've seen a lot of them shits. Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Because it just hit me just now when you said the word or the phrase that they use all the time. I'm hardly on here.
Right.
That's how you know for a fact that their focus is not dating.
Exactly.
If you're a chick and you're out here, if you're really trying to find a man, you're trying to find let's just say you're just trying to find dates or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? It's a dating app.
Right.
See, guys, listen. This is why we're the leaders of this existence.
Mm-hmm.
Why we're the closest thing to God. Because with men, things actually fucking have meaning. Because it's called the dating app for a reason. So if you're interacting with a female on the dating app and she's just going back and forth and trying to get you to do different things that have nothing to really do with dating, you already know that is
right.
So when a woman says something like I'm hardly on here, she's letting you know that she's not prioritizing dating.
Right. She's not serious.
So why would you fuck with her? Because why? But we know why niggas is on there. Niggas is on there to meet in person so we can experience some time together and hopefully sex is included in that time. Correct?
Right.
That's why we're on there. It says dating app, so we download it because we want to date. We want to be around women so we can increase the chances of a window in time that we can fuck these women. Yes? Women do shit for different things based just on how they feel.
Right.
This is why we lead and they follow. We have to influence them. You see what I'm saying? So when the chick says some dumb shit like, oh, well, I'm not on here that often. You hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat. Bitch, unmatched, because we're not on the same page. We're not on the same focus. I'm a man. I got on the dating app because I want to date. You got on the dating app for some other fucking reason that I don't care about because it has nothing to do with my reason.
Exactly. And sometimes they be trying to get you on their Instagram because that's the gateway to their fucking OnlyFans or whatever fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It's a click funnel. It's a goddamn click funnel. Because, bro, they know majority of y'all niggas out there is thirsty. Because look, you got niggas that they do dating apps because they scared to talk to women.
Right.
And they know that those guys that are scared to talk to women are usually the guys that are willing to pay for OnlyFans.
Right.
You understand? Then you got other guys like us. We use dating apps in addition to our sourcing of women because we meet women in person and we talk to women. And this is just a fucking enhancement of that for guys like us. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know what you're using these dating apps for real.
Real talk. So now we up to number 3. So the third type of woman to avoid on these online dating apps is women who ask you for money before you go on the date. My God. So you're going to have women who you match with and they will actually, agree to go on the date with you. So you say, hey, let's meet up Friday. She says, oh, Friday sounds good, so forth and so on. And you're like, cool. Yeah, I'll hit you up Friday morning to confirm whatever. And then the next message she's going to send you is, hey, can you actually cash at me like $50? Because I want to get like my hair and nails done to look good for you. You understand what I'm saying? Or, hey, can you send, me some money so I can get an Uber to come meet you? So they're telling you to send the money to do something to come fuck with you. You understand? And see, the reason why they do that again is because they know you're thirsty, and they're like, okay, this guy, he's interested in me, so I can get him to send me some money. And this is the funny part, and we talked about this before. Most of the time, they're just trying to get money from you. They're not trying to see you. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that. Imagine you got like exactly that's what they're gonna say. They were like, women really do that? Right. That's exactly what they're gonna say. And it's like, yo, imagine a chick tells each guy that she sets a date with, send her $20 to get her nails done or some shit. And let's say she gets 100 niggas that she says that to, and let's say only like 10% of those do. So that's 10 dudes sending her $20. You understand what I'm saying? So she could just be making money heavy.
That's rent money.
Exactly.
I'm sure a few of you seen the video about I forgot what show. I think they was either on whatever podcast or Fresh and Fit. I'm not sure. But it was these two girls, and it was one of them they would tag team the whole situation.
Right.
And get guys to pay for their babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
But the babysitter was so they would ask for like $300
right
for a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
They would just coordinate where they were roommates and they both had kids, and they would just coordinate it where whenever one bitch had a date,
mm-hmm.
they would split the $300. They would tell the guy, "Oh, my babysitter costs $300."
Mm-hmm.
They would split the $300.
Right.
And then they would coordinate where when one is going on a date, the other stays home and watch the kids.
Mm.
So they would get $300 every time they had a date. One of them would go out on a date. The other one would stay home, take care of the kids. And then they would just switch the following night.
Right.
And just run it that way. And they would just make money and pay all their bills because their homegirl, their roommate is their babysitter.
That's wild.
And niggas just kept paying them to go out with them.
That's wild.
I can't stand you motherfuckers, because let me tell you, I don't blame women for doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get a dumb nigga to send you money for a lie, then why not?
Right.
Right? I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying why not? You're a woman. You have no fucking faculty. You have no identity. But but I'm not mad at the woman for seeing an opportunity. I'm mad at the men for creating the opportunity.
Mm.
I'm mad at the stupid fucking males for creating this opportunity. Because if the opportunity wasn't there, the woman wouldn't be able to take advantage of it.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's real shit. And it's crazy because like I see guys that are like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be a chick. Trust me, you don't want to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's actually illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is I think you can get like I think you can get fined and probably do some jail time for that. So like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So if you're on a dating app pretending to be a chick and they find out, that could be some shit. So don't do that type of shit. I'm just telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself the time. But the thing is, so yeah, a lot of motherfuckers get caught up with that shit where they end up just sending women money. And see, the reason why dudes get fooled by that is because they assume that the woman is actually interested in them, and then they think it's their duty as men to give them money.
Mm-hmm.
They're already conditioned to think, oh, well, that's just part of dealing with a woman. You got to, put up some bread and get, pay for her shit. It's like, nigga, this ain't your girl. This ain't nobody this ain't nobody significant in your life. What the fuck you sending her money for? Stop doing that shit. So as soon as a chick asks you for any type of money, unmatch, we're done, we're finished. Don't send her shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 3. Now, number 4, the fourth type of woman to avoid on online dating apps is women who live thousands of miles away. Okay? Women who live thousands of miles away. Right. So what happens is this, guys, you're going to have situations where, you're just swiping crazy on Tinder, and then you might match with some chick. You live in fucking California. She lives in goddamn Hong Kong or some stupid shit. Right. It says like she's, 5,000-6,000 miles away. Right. Don't bother. You understand what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, but Lucario can't, I just fly her out and get her to come see me and all that other stuff. And the thing is that that's a waste of fucking time, because why would you do that when you can just match with someone 5 miles away from you? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of times what's going to happen is that you're going to be interacting with this chick that you're probably never going to see ever, because she's friggin' 6,000-7,000 miles away. You feel what I mean? And on top of that, sometimes what happens is some of these apps, what they do is that they have I don't know how they do this, but they have a thing where it seems like the person is near you. So I know on OkCupid, it'll say the chick is like in your city, but she's really in another fucking country. So then you think she's in the city, but then you match with her and you try to set some up, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm all the way in fucking Africa somewhere." You know what I'm saying? So once she says that, okay, we're done. There's no more talking. You know what I'm saying? So understand that dealing with the woman who is thousands and thousands of miles away is a waste of fucking time. Because this is the thing. When you're dealing with new woman, right? You should not be putting in that much energy with a new woman. So if a woman is thousands of miles away, what you're doing essentially is putting in a lot of energy with a new woman, because you're talking to a woman where it's going to be a situation, even if you were trying to meet with her, it's going to be an ordeal to meet with her. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to talk for a while. Then she's going to, then the issue is, she got to get on a plane. And if you're a simp, you're probably going to get on a plane to see her punk ass. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all of this back and forth nonsense, and you're wasting fucking time. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Yeah, my thing with that is like, there's enough women. I mean, look, if you're looking for that type of situation, then there's another level of game you got to have for that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You got to be like, listen, bitch, you got to get your own plane ticket, because I'm not flying you. I don't know you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no relationship, nothing. So if you really want to see a nigga, you got to come see me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Now, unless you were planning to fly to that country already.
Right.
No.
Right.
You understand? Don't be matching with no one fucking chick and then spend thousands or hundreds of dollars on a plane ticket just to go see that one chick who's actually a dude.
Right.
You understand? Just so you can get your kidneys taken.
And you know what you could do? If you are interested in seeing what could pop off, when you match with a girl, like, so I live in New York, right? So let's say I match with a girl and she's in fucking, Dubai or some shit, right? The only message I would send her is, when are you coming to New York City?
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to say. When are you coming here? So if you're in Philly, when are you coming to Philadelphia? Right? And if she says, "Oh, I wasn't planning on it," or, "Oh, I don't know," any of that type of shit, nope, we're done. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's sometimes you match with chicks who are far away, but they're planning on coming to your area, which is why they have the shit set up that way. So let's say if you're in California and you match with a chick who's in fucking Africa somewhere, and she's planning on coming to California in like 2 weeks, then that's cool. So then you'd be like, all right, cool. Well, listen, when you get here, text me and we'll make something happen, so forth and so on. Or, hey, let's meet up on this day, so when you get here, we could go get a drink or whatever. That's one thing. But if the chick is not coming through and she's just 8,000 miles away, don't fucking waste your time. This is what we're telling you. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. Oh, man. So that's number 4. So let's move on to number 5. So the 5th woman to avoid on online dating apps are women with one photo, especially if she's hot, and no bio. You feel what I'm saying?
Even when they just got 2 photos.
Right. Exactly.
Look, I saw this one recently. Shorty had 2 photos.
Mm-hmm.
One was the back of her head. Like she was sitting looking out somewhere, and I guess there was like the back of her, and then the other one was like half of her face when you only saw one eye.
Oh my God.
I was like, keep it moving. We're not even.
Exactly. Like, that's a waste of time.
You gotta be so careful with this shit, bro. There's so much stupidness on these fucking dating apps. Or the ones where all of their pictures is just like inspirational quotes and shit.
Yeah, it's like, or food or something. It's like you don't even see the woman. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Out of here.
You see what I'm saying? And then the bio is nothing.
Nothing.
Or it might just say like a quote or something. It's just like nothing or a quote. And it's one picture or a picture of food, or it'll be like just, and especially if it's a picture that looks like a hot chick photo from Google or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks like one hot chick with big boobs and a fat ass, and looks like it's a professional picture, and it's that one picture and no fucking bio. That's a wrap.
Or is one picture like this?
Exactly right. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want none of those.
Crazy. I'm like, oh my goodness, hilarious. So yeah, any of those type of joints, just bypass that. If you match with that by mistake, just ignore that. Don't even bother. You understand what I'm saying? That's a waste of time. Because even sometimes what happens is this: you might match with a picture like that or a chick like that, like you said, where it's like the back of her head and just one eye, and so what you got to understand is that that's already showing you that she's going to be a waste of time because she's already wasting time.
She's already wasting time.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bitch, I can't see how you look. Then what's the point?
Exactly. She's already wasting time. You know what I'm saying? So now, number 6, the 6th type of woman to avoid on online dating apps is women with all close-up pictures who refuse to send you a full body picture. Okay? So now, if you match with a girl, she might have 6 pictures on her profile. All of them is close up. So you're assuming she's a fat chick, right? And then you say, let me, send me a close up picture. Send me a full body picture. And if she refuses,
nope,
that's the chick you need to keep it pushing with.
Exactly. Because that's instructions. She ain't following it.
Exactly. She ain't following instructions. And what happens is that shows that she is ashamed of her body.
Right.
And if she's ashamed of her body, that means she's extremely insecure. And if she's extremely insecure, that's the type of chick who, if you was trying to smash, you're probably not going to be able to smash because she's insecure about her body, which means she's not going to want to get naked, which means y'all ain't smashing. So you're just wasting time anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Because listen, look, anybody watching this, it ain't nothing necessarily wrong with a fat chick.
Right.
But if you're that ashamed of your body that you can't even show it, then why the fuck would I want to see it? Exactly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because, I fuck with fat chicks before.
Mm-hmm.
I look, because the thing with fat chicks is not just about being fat. It's about if the fat is in the right places and it's proportioned a certain type of way.
Exactly. That's a fact. And the stupid part about that is that they don't realize that there's certain guys who are going to like how they look, but because they don't like how they look themselves, then they fucking it up. You see how insecurity fucks it up for yourself? Facts. Your own insecurity will stop you from getting shit popping because you're sitting there trying to hide yourself. But if you were confident about yourself, you would also find people who like what you're about. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens.
I'm looking at one right now. And she don't really look like she's a fat chick, but she don't got no pictures of her body.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Skip.
Exactly. Skip. So
here go a slightly chubby one.
Right.
She's showing her whole body and she look kind of good though. So
right.
I'm gonna send a like. There you go.
Exactly. That's how you gotta do it. So now let's go to number 7. So number 7 is women who call you hun, sweetie, darling, etc. That's what I was talking about. So go in, Miles, on that one, though, and I'll come after it.
Any chick that comes right off, especially in the first message where you match with her, and then the first message she sends is, "Hey, hun, hi, sweetie, hey, handsome," like that. Any of those fucking compliments, nicknames, hey, love, hey, like any of those things. It's like, bitch, you don't know me. How do we get off on nicknames? You see the name that I put in the fucking profile?
Right.
You call me by that name and that name only. What are we talking about? Because let me tell you something. When somebody does anything outside of the information that you've given to them, they are letting you know that they have their own agenda.
Exactly.
Okay. And so when especially in these type of situations, as a man, your focus is to lead the interaction. So if you're dealing with a woman that is already showing you that she has her own agenda or she has her own thoughts about how this should go, that is already a red flag. That's not even a red flag. That's a crimson flag. That is what I'm saying? That's a burgundy burnt brimstone flag that you ain't supposed to even touch it.
Right.
Keep that shit moving. All them fucking chicks. Hey, hun. Hey, handsome. Hey, sexy.
And you know what it is because and what women, what a lot of guys don't understand is that type of energy is coming from a place of being condescending.
Yes.
So what it is that what you gotta understand is that type of energy is her, like you're saying, asserting her own agenda, which means that she's coming at the situation, right? With expecting you to relate to her based off of her saying that type of comment or coming at you that way. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, for example, like if you was to say to someone, let's say you saw a guy and you approach him and you say, "Excuse me, sir."
Mm-hmm.
The reason why you're saying "sir" is because you were showing him a certain level of respect, which is why you use that particular word. You understand what I'm saying? So when a girl says, "Hey, sweetie," do you understand what I'm saying? So what she's basically trying to say is, it's like she's trying to son you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to understand. "Hey, cutie. Hey, hun." You understand what I mean? And so what she's coming at it is she's expecting you to respond to her based on her sonning you. This is what you guys got to understand. And what you'll notice is that if you deal with these women, that type of energy will follow the whole interaction. And this is what they'll do. And I fucking hate this. I can't stand this. What a woman like that will do is they'll low key try to assert their own agenda nicely by using those words.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll do that, and this is kind of like what goes to the next one that I'm gonna talk about, number 8, because I'm gonna use this in conjunction with this. Oh no, actually number 9. I'm gonna wait for number 9, but let's do number 8. But number 8 is women who say, "Let's talk more," or "I need to get to know you more." Okay. So when women say, "Let's talk more, let's get to know each other more," right? And women will say this even with the hun and the sweetie. So they'll be like, "Hey, sweetie," you say, "Hey, let's get together, get a drink." "Oh, hey, hun, that sounds really awesome, but can we get to know each other more?" You see what I'm saying? Like it goes with that same shit.
Yo, they think they're so fucking smart. And the only reason why they think they're so smart is because there's so many dumb niggas out here.
Right, exactly. So they'll use that in connection with that too. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, we need you to stop falling for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the reason why we even talking about this. We need you guys to stop falling for it, so these chicks realize that it's not working, so they could just be straightforward,
right?
Or just leave. If you don't, because here's the thing. I keep telling you guys. 781. Hold on 1 second. 781. Hold on 1 second. I keep telling you guys, male attention, masculine presence and male attention comes at a premium.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, as a man, even if you're not romantically interested in a woman, when you're walking down the street with a woman, next to a woman, if you're in an elevator with a woman, your utility is built into the situation.
Right.
You understand? Your bravery, your expendability is built into the situation. That's why it's always women and children first. You understand? And I mean, look, even if you a scared bitch ass nigga who's unwilling to step in front of the danger, fact of the matter is, even the agent of chaos will target you first.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how the world works.
Right.
So even if you're gonna run and hide, the agent of chaos that is coming into the situation to cause harm is going to target you, the man. Why? Because you pose the most threat to the agenda of the agent of chaos.
Exactly.
The agent of chaos doesn't care about the women and children because women and children are weak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an agent of chaos. In order to enforce my agenda, I have to take out the strongest person in the situation first, which is always the man.
Exactly.
So this is what I'm trying to explain to you. A man's presence is a premium, and it's just default. That's just the fucking way it is. Right. So we need you guys to stop falling for this shit, so women can be straight with us.
Mm-hmm.
Women only play these games if you let them.
Right.
We got to stop giving these women our attention, our time, our money. Y'all niggas is giving these bitches. Y'all niggas is giving Computer generated AI bitches your fucking money.
Exactly right.
Let's take the caller. I want it. 781. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
George, 23, Boston, PayPal.
All right, hold on. Let me double check. Hold on 1 second. All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, I got you, fam. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, what's up? So what's your question?
All right, George, we're gonna need you to cheer up, man. It's not that bad.
All right. No, I just wanted to give you all your cigars. Like, it's crazy that you just said that, Miles, about like the attention. Because last night I was out, and so like I've been listening to y'all for a little minute now. But my boys are friends with like these group of shorties that we're like cool with. I don't know why we're friends. Now listening to your content, like I don't even know why we do this, but we were out at a bar, and there was this one shorty there that I've been fucking with, right? But after listening to more of your content, I was like just straight up with. I was like, yo, like, why haven't we hooked up? Like, we should hook up. And then she was like playing these games and stuff like that. Just like the classic, look, I need to get to know you more and shit like that. So I was like, all right, it's dead. But when you're talking about like the attention and like all that stuff, which you just mentioned, that last night is when it really like clicked. Where I was like, yo, like this is crazy, because that shorty, like, she talks to like all the niggas in the group and shit like that. And I was just like, yo, like she has no plans on fucking any one of us. We're all fuckers. Like, we're all like bums. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we still associating with this shorty if she's not gonna, get busy? And I was like, damn, that's really what you niggas mean by like, oh, yo, like bitches love attention. Like, the way that we get horny for biddies is the same way that shorties get, like, they want attention. And it really clicked last night where I was like, yo, I've known this shorty for a little minute. And like, after all this time, she's not trying to do it. It's like, so after that, I was like, yeah, like now I understand what you guys talk about. I just want to give y'all cigars for that.
Yeah, because that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why you guys got to make sure that you understand this game, because if you don't, then anytime when a guy doesn't understand the game, he's always going to be led by women. Period. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to happen automatically. You see what I'm saying? Because in order for you to really get shit popping the way you want it, you got to make sure that you have a program, and then the woman has to fit into that period. And if she doesn't, then you don't deal with her at all. You understand? A woman is not supposed to exist to you unless she is under your program. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Right. Yeah. And also too, like, they know how to play. Like, they really know the game. Cause like, when she's trying to, like, for example, before I even said all that shit, like, yo, we should hook up this and that. Like, she would get, how like biddies do that, like they'll look at you, they'll do like all this, like they'll do all this shit that is just like, it's not you saying yes to fucking, if that makes sense. So it's like they'll just do a bunch of like they'll like caress you, they'll touch your arm, but they'll look at you a certain way, but that doesn't mean you're gonna fuck. And it's not until I bring it up where it's like, oh, okay, now it's actually like it's serious. So like she was doing that yesterday, and I was like, so you did all of that just to get my attention, but deep down you don't want to fuck? I was like, oh, like now I see like what you need to talk about. Like, you really will do anything for the attention. And that's why it's so valuable. That's why you put out the premium.
Yeah, caller. How many times has guys called in to us, right? And they say, I was in the club last night and I danced with this girl for like 5 songs straight, and we was in the middle of the dance floor and we was kissing and she was rubbing up on me. And then at the end of the night, I told her to come back with me to my crib, and she said no, and she didn't even want to take my number.
Right, exactly.
Because she was putting on a show in the middle of the dance floor. She was taking your attention and everybody else in the club that was staring at her in the middle of the dance floor, kissing up on some dude. She was using that, bro. Y'all don't understand this attention shit, my nigga. They love it. Their oxygen. It is their oxygen. And here's the thing. They would nigga. This is why chicks do OnlyFans.
Right.
This is why chicks do OnlyFans, because not only do they get attention, but they get paid too.
That's a fact,
bro. And the dudes are clueless. They're like, yo, she was kissing on me, touching on me, dancing with me, rubbing on me, and she don't want to come back to the crib and fuck.
Right.
Exactly.
And you know what? After song 1 or 2, he needed to check the bitch. Like, yo, you trying to come back to the crib or what?
Right.
but he gave her song 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that the more he danced with her is the more of a chance that she'll want to come back to the crib. But all she's doing is using you.
Right. And the more indirect you are, the more you waste your time, because guys assume that when a woman is giving them attention, that means interest, because they're thinking about it from their perspective as men. Well, I would give a woman all this attention if I liked her, so she must like me because she's giving me all this attention. And that's work. That's why you got to lead them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that brings me to this point. Now, listen, I'm not saying you can't dance with a woman. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't get me wrong. Nigga, if you like to dance and you want to dance with a chick for 6 songs, please go ahead and dance with the chick for 6 songs. But what I'm saying is, don't do anything because you're trying to get the bitch to do the next thing.
Right, exactly.
Just like when Lucario said this in a couple of lives back, where he said a lot of people don't understand sex because they're having sex to fill a void, or they're having sex to try to make themselves happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's you doing one thing to try to accomplish another.
Right.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to dance with the girl for 6 songs because you love to dance, nigga, have a ball. Enjoy yourself.
Right.
But do not sit there and say to yourself, wow, you know, if I dance a bunch of songs with this chick, it's going to increase my chances of fucking tonight.
Right.
If you have the desire to fuck this girl and not dance with her, but you're only dancing with her to fuck her, nigga, you better check in with the bitch like, bitch, is we fucking tonight or what?
Right, exactly.
If we ain't fucking, I'm good with the dancing. 1 or 2 songs is cool for me. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't fucking. But again, I want to reiterate, if you do like to dance, go ahead and enjoy yourself. But the fact is, again, do what you're doing for the sake of doing what you want to do.
Right.
Not because you're trying to do this thing to try to accomplish something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then just last thing is like, that also is like the biggest gripe or not even the biggest gripe, but again, I listen to y'all and like other people like in your circle and stuff, and like you guys be talking about like choosing signals, and it's like, yo, like choosing signals don't mean shit, because it's like, you know why you chose her, you want to fuck, but you don't know why she chose you until you tell her you want to fuck. So she could be choosing you for to be, again, like what you're talking about, like for attention, right? But it's like she could be choosing you for attention, but you don't want attention. You just want to fuck. So you can't know that until you tell her you want to fuck.
Exactly.
Right? Choosing signals don't mean shit until you literally tell her like, "Yo, this is what I'm doing." Because she could be choosing you she could be choosing you so you could be her next man, but you don't want to do that. So it's like, yo, like the whole. Now I see that. Now I'm seeing through the game where it's like, it doesn't make sense. I see it now.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm glad to open your eyes, caller. Glad you're really getting it. And you know, share this stuff with the rest of the homies in your clique that still think that girl is a friend. You know what I'm saying? And be careful with that, because them niggas is probably still stuck in the sunken place. So you got to be careful when you're trying to wake people up.
You're like, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
I'm a maneuver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you talking about, bro? She's cool, bro. What you gotta turn everything into sex, bro?
You sound toxic, bro. It's kind of toxic, bro.
Yo, you sound toxic, bro. You sound toxic. Yo, watch out for that, bro. But hey, we appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call. All right.
Yes, sir.
Man, peace out, dog.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that's so crazy to me when niggas call another nigga toxic for standing on what the fuck he desires. Like, that shit is the worst.
It's crazy. Shout out to my dude, Just My Opinion Reviews. What up, fam? He said good info in a few minutes behind, but last week a woman hit me with the whole "hey love" BS and I deleted the conversation. Exactly. That's how I got to do it. I'm telling you. Crazy. All right, so now we up to number 9. So we got number 9 and number 10. So let's go on to number 9. And this is all I'm saying with number 9, where they mix in with that fucking pet name, "hey love," "hey honey," "hey boo," "hey sweetie" nonsense, right? So number 9 is the type of woman to avoid an online dating app is women who ignore your date suggestion and try to change it to what they want to do. Okay. So That's basically where you say to a chick, hey, let's go get a drink this weekend. Are you free or whatever? And she's going to say, oh, how about we do brunch? You understand what I'm saying? So she's not responding to the drinks. She literally tells you, oh, yeah, we could get together, but can we do brunch instead? Or how about we go do dinner or blah, 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 blah. And then again, she will put it in the context of, hey, hun, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I was actually wondering if we can do brunch instead. No! You see, like that shit, as soon as I see a chick even right, I'm like, what are you talking about? That's why I said they try to make it sound nice.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have fallen for those things early.
Oh yeah, of course.
Years before. Mm-hmm. But bro, once you set your mind to the right time,
mm-hmm.
You understand? Once you go in and update your fucking software,
mm-hmm.
You understand? Once you see those fucking things in the dating apps, it's like a glitch in the matrix. Your mind is like it does not compute. Like niggas, what? Be like, yo, drinks, when are you free? Oh, well, I like dinner dates. What? Like, bro, this shit is, guys, ones and zeros, black and white. As men, we don't live in the gray area.
Yo.
There's no compromise.
I remember I had this one chick, she wrote me a whole essay. It was hilarious. So I say, yo, let's get together, get drinks. She basically was like, she used the whole, hey love, hey hun, sweetie, or whatever. No, you know what she called? She said, my king.
Oh, no! Real quick before you say what you need to say, guys, for a woman to call you my king or handsome or any of those things, she got to earn that place.
Exactly.
She has to earn that familiarity. So when a bitch is calling you any of those things, you know it's a crock. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah, because she was like, because I said, let's go get drinks. She was like, my king, I appreciate your offer for drinks, but at this time, I am only accepting. I remember it said the word accepting. A date for dinner or some other shit she said. And then she says the reason why. And I was like, yo, I was like, she can't be serious.
Well, hey, good for you, bitch. Unmatched.
Exactly, basically. I'm like, why are you telling me this shit? Because this is what you guys got to understand. Right? It's actually disrespectful when a woman is trying to change the date or change the situation or tell you this other thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I say to you, hey, listen, I'm offering you this situation, right? Then to turn around and say, oh, but let's do this other thing, that's disrespectful to what I'm offering.
Super disrespectful.
You see what I'm saying? So like, because look, check this out. If I go into the street and I try to holler at a girl and she says, hey, I'm not interested in talking to you. And I say, but wait a second, how about we still talk? When people say, well, wait a second, why would you do that? She obviously said she doesn't want to talk, right? So you should respect what she's saying, right? So when I'm telling you something, why isn't you respecting what I'm saying? Why are you trying to flip it and do the other thing? You're just disregarding what I'm saying and wanting to do this other thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's the same concept is, listen, if this is what's said, respect what's being said. So you don't have to come see me, but just say, I'm not interested in going out to get drinks. If you're not interested, cool. Then we ain't got to talk no more. Or you could just leave it on red and not respond. But don't respond saying, well, listen, can we do this other thing? No, because if we were going to do the other thing, I would have said the other thing. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying this. So the problem is that you have women who do this because they're not actually interested in you. They're interested in what they just want to do, regardless of you. So what she's essentially saying is, I'm not interested in you. I'm only interested in you doing what I want so that I could have the time I want and regardless of what you want, which essentially is saying I don't like you. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's all that is.
Yo, can you hear this? Can you hear that?
I can't hear nothing.
Okay, all right, cool.
But it's crazy how that happens, man. I'm just like, bruh. So you got to understand that when the woman is trying to switch your shit. Because I remember it was funny, and this is the crazy part. I had a situation where I matched with a girl. I said, let's meet up for drinks. She said, cool. So I said, all right, cool. I'll hit you up on a day to confirm. I hit her up that morning of the date.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we still on? She didn't respond at all the whole day. Right. Mm-hmm. The next morning, she texts and says, this shit was so funny. She texts and says, hey, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Right. So I just ignored it. I didn't even pay no mind. Right. And like so what happens is on Tinder, whoever messages you, it rises to the top. So when she said that, it rose to the top. And I saw it, when you could see the message, but you don't click on it. So I saw part of the message. So I didn't even click on it. But then her message went down to the bottom because I got other messages from girls. So then I didn't respond to that. Next thing you know, the next day she texts me again. And then she puts, how about brunch this afternoon? And I'm like, this chick is hilarious. I just thought it was funny because I'm like, wait a second. So you forgot, you quote unquote forgot the date. Then you're trying to hit me up to say, let's go to a brunch when I never said nothing about no fucking brunch. What are you talking about brunch? I said drinks. And so what happens is that a lot of guys, and a lot of you guys don't realize when a woman does a certain thing, it's telling you something about how she views you.
Yes.
So if you said you forgot about the date, why would I want to go out with a woman who forgot about me? Make any sense? See, women don't even realize what they're saying when they're saying what they're saying.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of guys these fucking dudes, they don't realize what the bitch is really saying.
Exactly.
Oh, Lucario, it's not a big deal, bro. She just forgot. Maybe she got busy yesterday, bro. Nigga, are you listening to yourself?
Right. Like how low do you have to view yourself to want to engage with a woman who says she forgot? Even let's say she's lying. Let's say she didn't forget, but that's what she said. Then that means that you're stupid. Because why would you say you forgot? Because if you were smart, you would understand that telling someone you forgot about their situation is essentially telling that person that person don't matter.
That they don't matter.
Why the fuck would I hang out with you if you're saying I don't matter?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
This is exactly why. Shout out to Steve. Why do you hate yourself, young man?
Exactly.
Only a man that hates himself or doesn't think or doesn't understand his own value that would succumb to dealing with a woman that could fucking forget you.
Exactly right. I was like, that's crazy. And on top of that, she told me, let's go to brunch. I'm like, how you disrespect the nigga twice in a row? You understand what I'm saying? Actually, 3 times in a row.
Let me fucking tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. Brunch? Yo, brunch is for bitches, bro. Can we be honest about this?
Exactly right. Exactly.
Yo, brunch is for bitches that wake up late. Brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Between breakfast and lunch.
Right.
That's because you didn't wake up early enough to get to breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That is a female thing.
Mm-hmm.
Brunch was created by bitches who stayed out too late that night
and
didn't wake up early enough for fucking breakfast.
Right.
They created this shit called brunch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another thing with brunch is it comes with bottomless sweet alcoholic drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So you get these mimosas or you get these like rosé or some type of mixture of orange juice and some type of wine and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So all they do is serve sweet drinks. It is literally for bitches. It's for females.
Right.
Okay. So what am I saying? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because if a bitch don't know me and she's trying to invite me to brunch, and brunch is for bitches,
right?
What is she really saying? What is she saying to me?
Right.
Because listen, if you do go out with brunch, that is something that gotta be earned by your woman, by your girl.
Right.
Like, you know, when your woman asks you, oh, let's go to the farmer's market, then we could go to brunch. And then you like, all right, cool, we could do that. But she's earned that right.
Right.
To drag me out to some
right, brunch shit. Right, exactly.
I don't know you, bitch.
Uh-huh.
You gotta first start off by following my lead.
Exactly.
So if I suggest drinks, don't fucking disrespect me by offering me brunch.
Right, exactly.
Suggesting brunch. Get the fuck. What are we talking about? Bro, even if she was paying for the brunch, still some bitch nigga shit. Like,
exactly.
About him and just offer him brunch the next day.
Right.
And he'll just say yes. Bro, I can't even tell you. I still don't. If me and my woman is going out and we're gonna have breakfast food, I'm still calling it breakfast. I don't call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't call. If we get to the breakfast spot and they have a brunch menu, so be it. That's just what's up with the venue.
Right.
But I'm not taking nobody out there. I'm not going to. I'm a nigga. I'm a man. I'm not going to fucking brunch, man. What are we talking about? Any of y'all niggas out there talking about, yeah, I can't wait to go to brunch this weekend. You are a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
I want you to know that.
Yo, it's crazy though, man. Because and again, it's funny because who is it? Somebody wrote this question. He said, could it also be that the reason she forgot is because you didn't leave an indelible impression on her? Shout out to Kay Zagan. Let's say that's the case. It doesn't matter. The point is that she chose the word she chose. Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically okay, check this out. Let's say I was supposed to go out with a girl, right? And let's say on the day of the date, right, I just didn't respond to her text or whatever. And she's like, hey, what's up? We still on or blah, 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 whatever. And I just ignore it. And then the next day I send her a text and say, oh, hey, listen, my bad. I know we were supposed to go out yesterday, but I found a chick who was way hotter than you. So sorry. Do you understand what I'm saying? But imagine, like, look, and imagine that was true.
Imagine that was true.
I found a chick way hotter than you that wanted to go out with me at the same time as we were going to go out. So my bad.
My bad. It's
right. People be like, what the fuck? So even if that was true, why would I say that? And how low of the person I would have to think to even say that to that woman, unless I look at her like whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If a chick's like, oh, I forgot, or something like, even when a woman, let's say, you ever like confirmed a date on the day of the date, and then she tells you at that point she can't make it. So you might say, hey, what's up, Stephanie? Are we still on for 8:00 tonight? And she'll say, oh, my bad. I was just about to call you, or some stupid shit like that.
About to text you on my job and I got to stay late at work and blah, 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 blah.
You see what I'm saying? So basically you're saying if I didn't text you, you would have just not showed up. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the type of chick you're like, oh yeah. And she's like, oh, but this and that. And can we, no, we can't do nothing. Like, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at the underlying shit behind what's happening.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's not just like you said, Miles, just to be like, oh, but maybe she did forget. Nigga, what does that mean if she says that to you? You see what I'm saying? Because check this out. If a chick is really, really feeling you,
yeah,
you don't forget about you. You know why? Because she's thinking about you all week.
Exactly.
She's like, I can't wait to see this nigga.
can't wait to see this nigga. She going in, looking at your pictures again and again.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder how your voice sound and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
How you smell.
She ain't forgetting none of that shit.
Come on, man. Come on.
Right. So now let's move on to the last one. So we up to number 10. So the 10th one, and this is hilarious because this usually happens to guys who are a little bit older. Let's say guys who are maybe in the late 30s up, right? The 10th woman to avoid on online dating apps are women who call you daddy, okay? Women who call you daddy. So meaning they call you daddy out the blue. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning that you didn't tell her to call you daddy.
Right.
You didn't say on her profile, call me daddy when you address me. You didn't say none of that shit. She just on her own calls you daddy. So what that means is, what she's essentially saying is she's looking at you as a sugar daddy. Any girl that calls you daddy off rip is expecting you to give her money. You understand? That's what's coming right after that. So if a chick hits you up on the dating app, hey daddy, how are you? You understand what I'm saying? She's expecting you to be the sugar daddy. She's going to be asking you for money in a few minutes. Or she's expecting you to understand so that you respond to her, and basically start tricking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. See, it's one thing for you to be dealing with a woman and you're seeing a woman and then you tell her to call you daddy and she calls you daddy based on you saying it. That's different. But if a chick on her own is calling you daddy, especially she hasn't even met you yet,
right?
That's the chick you need to unmatch. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Not to mention, for a bitch to call a nigga like me daddy, that she got to earn that privilege. That's a privilege.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like to call me daddy, like that's a privilege. Because man, nigga, that daddy term. There's a lot of deep information that goes into that term when a woman calls a man daddy. And 570, I'm gonna get to you right now, but just hold tight. When a woman calls a man daddy, look, I want y'all to understand how big it is when they first started the institution of marriage, and the whole thing about the father giving away his daughter to the groom. She's literally switching daddies.
Right.
Do you know what it means for a woman to call a nigga daddy?
Yo, I remember years ago, real quick, on Instagram, I had this chick that hit me up. She hit me up for a good 2 weeks, just fucking stalking me or whatever. But basically, she looked like she was in her early 20s, maybe 23, 24. And she'd be like, hey, daddy Locario. And I just look at this shit and laugh and just kept it moving because I already knew what it was. I was like, this bitch trying to get some money out of the nigga. Fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, so 570, you're on live with Locario. Miles, name, age, city. Where did you send the support, bro?
So this is Mo. I'm 32 and calling from PA. I sent the $5 to the PayPal.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold up.
Donate.
I got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
So my question is, can a woman have high interest in you before sex?
Yeah, absolutely.
So will her interest be higher if she has sex with you?
You saying will it be higher if she has sex with you?
Yeah, versus versus the same girl before sex.
Well, the thing is, if a woman has high interest in you already, it doesn't need to be higher because it's already high. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if the interest is high, it can only go low. Do you see what I'm saying? So what will happen is that if she has sex with you and the sex is terrible, then her interest might drop. But if she has high interest in you and the sex is good, then her interest is going to stay high. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So if you have because my question is if I have a profile on a dating app, and a lot of times you guys say, hey, if the girl has high interest, she'll be willing to meet you and follow your instruction. But how can she have high interest before she has experienced you in person?
Because she can tell the type of guy you are based on your profile and based off your messages.
Profile is mostly your photos, so it comes to your looks.
Caller, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No,
Okay, you got to get on Bad Boy membership. So basically what happens is your profile is a combination of your photos and your bio. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that, let's say, for example, you have a guy, let's say you have two guys, right? And let's say both guys look similar. Matter of fact, they're twins, damn near, right? And one guy's bio, and they have the same type of pictures. One guy's bio says, "Hey, I'm looking to fuck and hook up," and another guy's bio says, looking for an amazing woman to experience multiple orgasms with and have a highly effective and essential sex life for years to come. Which one do you think is more attractive to women in general?
The second one.
Right. So it's not just the photos, it's the entire situation. So now what's going to happen is when a woman see the first guy talking about y'all want to fuck and the second guy being more descriptive, in her mind, the more descriptive guy is more attractive because now she's going to say, oh, because he's descriptive, he might know how to have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? He seems like he understands how to talk to women. He seems like he's been with women before. So therefore, if I see him, I'm more likely to have a good time than the other guy. Do you see what I'm saying? So she's going to be highly interested in the second guy versus the first guy. Does that make sense?
Yes. So if there, with that being said, if there's like a woman that let's say she has like medium interest, and she was willing to meet for a date, but then after you met her and you slept with her the first night, now she wants to see you a lot more. So would it be worth it to go after medium interest women off dating apps, like girls that you kind of text back and forth to set up a date, but after they've experienced you in person, they really attach to you?
No. Let me tell you something. Most times, 90% of the times, if you're going out with a woman who has medium interest in you, right, you're most likely not gonna fuck on the first date. You understand what I'm saying? Most likely. Now, it's not impossible, but most likely you're not gonna fuck on the first date. And if you do fuck, it's probably gonna take you probably 2 or 3 times to happen to see her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the point. That's the point of medium interest. Medium interest means she's not highly interested in you enough to make it happen quickly. That's why we say to focus on the women who have high interest. So if you're talking on the app, right, and you say to a girl, "Hey, let's meet for drinks," and she says, "Oh, well, can we meet for like dinner instead?" That's a woman who has medium to low interest. So then let's say you say, "Okay, fuck it, let's go to dinner." Then you go to dinner with her. Do you think that woman is going to fuck you on the first night?
Hello? Caller?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a situation where that exact thing happened. Where like I smashed it on the first night, and now after that, because after I smashed it, I felt like the interest went really high, and now that girl wants to see me, and she's like,
"So what did you do? Where'd you meet the girl?
So I met her on Tinder. We exchanged numbers.
What'd you say on Tinder?
What happened?
What'd you say? What did you say? How did you set up the situation?
So I messaged her. I said, "Hey, what's up?" And she said, "Hey." I said, "Hey, are you? But like, do you live in town? What part of town?" She said, "This town." I said, "Okay." I said, "Let's hang out sometime." She said, "Let's do it." Then I got the WhatsApp number. Then I messaged her and I said, "What day are you free?" She said, "Next Friday." And then I said, "Okay, cool. Next Friday, I'll see you at this time." And then this was like Sunday. And then I said, "I'll text you the day before to confirm again." So I texted her on Thursday night for Friday, but she didn't reply. So I said, "Okay, she probably it's not gonna happen Friday night." So I was chilling at my house at Friday 8 p.m. and then she ends up like calling me, FaceTiming me or whatever, and well, actually just calling me. She's like, "Hey, what's up? Are you down to meet this and that?" And then I'm thinking like, why is she calling me like last minute or whatever? But then I call her just to make sure, and then she seemed all like dressed up and stuff. So what I think was she just got back from somewhere or something. She's like, "Let's hang out." I said, "Okay, meet me here at this like gelato shop, right, where like they have this gelato and stuff." So she came through, and then we were out eating gelato and stuff. And then when she got there, I was like, "Hey, after this date, do you want to go back to my place? And then she's like, maybe. And then we had gelato. Then later I told her, I said, listen, I want to go back to the place and just kiss your body up and down, because she was looking really, really good. And then she looked at me, and then we made eye contact, and then I looked her up and down, and then she said, okay, that's cool. So then we went back to my place, and then I went down, and then I feel like after she experienced me fully.
No, when you got back to your place, what happened? Tell us what happened at the place.
But when we got, so I got to my place, we came in here and everything, and then I was just like touching her. I was sitting on my bed. I put her on my lap, and she was just like moving her, back on me, on my part and stuff. And then
did you?
And I slowly was like,
how long did it take for you to fuck?
I'd say 20 minutes about by the time we got in the house.
Okay, and there was no resistance at all? At the whole time, there was no resistance?
No, there was no resistance. Like I went all the way.
The whole time you were at your house, there was no resistance of her saying, no, let's not do it, or let's wait, and then she jumped back on you? Like there was nothing, it was smooth the whole time?
While we were on the date, like I said, like when she experienced me in person, when I even asked her, because she was a gym fitness girl, she was like, I'm a gym teacher. I was like, so do you like lean physique? What kind of physique you like? She's like, I like your physique. Mm. And then so I was gauging her interest, and I also kissed her while we were on the date. So she kissed like 2 times, like on the lips. So I feel like sometimes if you experience a girl in person, she experiences you in person, that's really when she can have the high interest.
So how long were you on the date for?
I was on the date for 2 hours.
Okay, so you were on the date for 2 hours, then you went to your house?
Yeah, we're on the date for 2.5 hours, then we went to my house.
Okay, and the part where you said, let's go to your house, you told her twice, let's go to the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the beginning of the date, she said, maybe, I'm not sure. And that's like when she got off got right out of the cab, and then we were like walking 10 minutes. Because I was trying to see like if it worked, if she would do this whole date. Then after 2 hours, then I told her, hey, I want to go back and I want to like kiss you up and down. And that's when that maybe turned into a yes. And then, that happened.
Okay. So now, do you see how much back and forth you had to do to get the sex?
I don't think it was back and forth. I think I just had to build some of the interest on the date from like 50 to 90. No?
Caller, this is the problem. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying is that she was already showing resistance from the jump. So the first resistance was her not getting back to you, and then her out of the blue hitting you up to get together, which essentially is probably what happened. Was she had something else that fell through, and then she got at you at the end of the day. And then so what happened is that while you're on the date and you're trying to get her back to your spot or make something happen, she said maybe, and you had to ask her twice. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then you got back to your spot, and it took you damn near 20 minutes for shit to pop off. You understand? And I'm sure there's some form of resistance that you're not telling us that happened when you were at the house.
There was no resistance. We were just she just asked for like if there was some like lube or something, but while I was.
So what I'm saying is, why did it take 20 minutes? What were you doing 20 minutes prior to fucking?
Oh no, I just came in. I was just organizing my house, kind of like taking my socks off, putting the shoes, closing the curtains, rinsing my mouth, all the pre stuff that you do to make sure your best foot forward.
Mm-hmm. Right. So this is what I'm saying. See, what you're interpreting it as is this: you're saying that she got with you, and then she started to like you more, and then sex happened.
Exactly.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that sex happened, but you had to go through a bunch of resistance because she was resisting you from the jump. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is this. What you got to understand is this, right? Usually when you're dealing with a woman who has medium interests, right? What happens is that either it's going to take you a while to fuck because she's not interested in you sexually like that. Or if you do end up having sex with that woman like you did, you're going to be putting up with a lot of resistance to get to the sex, which is this is what happened. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So it's not that she was like, because the thing is this, when you set the date, why didn't she text you until the day of or around the time? There was like a whole 24 hours, right?
Right.
So that's the first sign of resistance. Then you was out with her and you said, come to the house. And what did she say?
She said, maybe.
Second, right. So that's what I'm saying. So, and then it took you 2 hours on the date. Then you go back to your house, another 20 minutes. And then you say that you made it happen. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that she actually really wanted it, because if it was high interest, there would be no resistance, right? What happened is that you were able to sort of wear her down to the sex. Do you understand? Because check this out. Let me explain to you why there's no resistance when a woman is highly interested. Let's say you said to her, let's go to my house. And then she says, maybe. And then what could happen with maybe is you could say, all right, well, fuck it. Forget it. Do you understand? So if a woman is interested in having sex with you, then she's not going to say maybe, because maybe could lead to her not getting dick. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So what I'm saying is that a lot of times in these situations, when you're dealing with a woman who has medium interest or low interest, you're going to get that resistance. And if you do get to sex, right, sometimes what happens is that that'll happen, but it's happening through resistance. And you don't want to, and this is the thing, you don't want to get used to dealing with women who's having sex through resistance, because sometimes what happens is you deal with women who have sex through resistance. And then you know what they're going to say? Well, you know, I really didn't want to. I was feeling kind of pressured and blah, 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? So I always tell you guys, when you first having sex with a woman, she needs to be at a 10 and you need to be at an 8. So her saying maybe is not her at a 10. Does that make sense?
Now she wants to see me again, because she messaged me like, hey, I want to see you again. How should it be, like a 10-8 this time? Make sure it's a 10-8 before I do it again.
No, you can still see. I'm just talking about the first time. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, caller, is that when you choose to deal with a woman who has medium interest in you, right? What's going to happen is that medium interest, she can start to like you a little bit more, but there's always a ceiling. So what I'm saying is this: if you continue to deal with this woman, you're continuing to deal with her off the premise of resistance. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that resistance doesn't go away. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you're dealing with a woman who has high interest, what you do is you're dealing with a woman who has high interest and the interest remains high. That's what it means to maintain a situation. If you're maintaining a situation with a woman who started out as medium interest, right? She can start to like you a little bit more, but the resistance through medium interest always is going to stay there. Just like what we were saying earlier, is that the fact that she took a whole day to get back to you and then tried to call you last minute and you just accepted, that shows already that she was having medium interest. And what happens when you get resistance? Resistance equals more resistance in the future. And that happened on your date. She resisted by responding to your texts for the confirmation of the date. Then you went on the date, and what happened? Come to my house. Maybe more resistance. So what I'm saying is you can still deal with her. All I'm saying is you have to understand that resistance is going to keep happening. So you have to choose to deal with that resistance. That's all I'm saying, caller. So let's say this girl becomes your girlfriend, or this girl becomes a girl you keep seeing. What's going to happen is, let's say you just want to fuck her, right? And you just want to have her as a fuck buddy.
Right.
You're going to text her one day and she's going to be like, oh yeah, I'll meet you Friday. And then Friday comes up, oh, hey, I can't make it. Can we do a rain check for next week? You understand? And then she comes through next week, and then you trying to fuck, and she's like, oh, I kind of got a stomach ache today. Can we just kind of chill for today? So what I'm saying is more resistance is on the horizon, my brother. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, cool. And you like regarding like the fact that like if you meet a girl online, she doesn't have to experience you in person fully before she can gauge whether she has a high interest. I don't need to worry about that. I can just
this is the thing. You'll know she has high interest based on how she's responding to you. So if you say, "Hey, meet me for drinks at 7 on Friday," and you ask her, "Hey, you free Friday to meet her for drinks?" She says, "Yes, I'm free. Looking forward to seeing you." That's showing high interest. That's already a sign of high interest. If she says to you, "Hey, I don't drink. Can we go get sushi instead?" That's medium to low interest. If you confirm a date with a chick and you say, "Hey, are we still on for tonight?" and she responds and says, "Yes," high interest. If you confirm a date and the chick don't get to you until later, 24 hours a day like this chick did, medium interest. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's all you got to understand, brother. That's all you got to say. I mean, that's all, I just want y'all to get that clear, because I feel like y'all confuse this thing. You can still fuck girls who have medium interest. You can still have a girlfriend who has medium interest. You can still have a wife who has medium interest. The issue is, though, is that if you stay in that situation, you're preparing yourself for more resistance within the relationship. That's all you need to understand. So you just got to choose whether or not you feel like dealing with that. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, man.
All right, bro. All right. I think Moses called in during that call. So Moses, call back if you want to, if you still want to, get with us. Right. And shout out to William Kime for the $5 Cash App. Shout out to my man Scales Fitness for the $5 Cash App, and let me see, yeah, that's and Adolfo, shout out to Adolfo for the $12 Cash App as well. So appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the support for the show. Appreciate it.
Real talk. All right, let me see what these questions are saying. Says, when we are approaching 25 women, are we asking 25 numbers too, or 25 different conversations? No, you're not. You're basically telling her what your agenda is. So any of the women you talk to, you're letting them know what you want to do. And it don't have to be 20. It's not 25 different conversations. In fact, it's the same conversation 25 different times. You see what I'm saying? So if you're on an online app and you're trying to set up dates, send the same message. Hey, what's up? You free this weekend for a drink? Hey, what's up? Are you free this weekend for a drink? Hey, what's up? Are you free this weekend for a drink? You send that to 25 women. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That is it. Emmanuel, you say you need the PayPal link. The PayPal link is at the top of the chat. So check out the top of the chat. The PayPal link is there. It says, do you have business starting advice? Yeah, go to Lucario Motivation, the channel on YouTube. We do a lot of business stuff, money stuff. So you can check out our joints there. We do a live stream every Wednesday at 5:00. So make sure you check that out with myself, Miles, and rktrealestate.com. So make sure you check that out. You feel what I'm saying? So do you think women who don't put their pics on dating apps or put filters on are insecure because most of them do? Wait, do you think women who don't put their pics on, don't put their pics on or put filters are insecure? Well, yeah, well, some of them are. They just, they feel or they are not comfortable with how they look or who they are, and then they just try to get shit going that way. See, the thing is, women also are very indirect too, because of their insecurities. So I was watching that Love Is Blind show, right? And there was a chick on there who, she's a good looking chick or whatever, but she had a daughter. And so, and I know a lot of women do this when they have kids, where they'll say shit like, "Oh, I don't want to tell him I have kids at first because I want him to like me first and get to know me, and then I'll tell him about my kid." And I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? That's not how shit works. It's just like when a chick says, I want him to like me first, and then I'll have sex with them again, which is medium interest. But that doesn't work because what happens is that, you know, the guy needs to, you know, you got to know the whole shit, but women don't understand that. They think, oh, the guy's going to bypass that. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And that's not how, you know, us guys do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, you know, how sometimes women will think about that type of goofy shit. Says, how to deal with negative energy from people like hateful stares and jealousy because of my success. Do I give them the same energy back?
No, dude, you don't have to answer that question. Hey, Lilo, it's the same question that I answered on the live, bro. No, you're not going to know. No.
Oh, yeah, we already did that one. How do you know a girl is playing on your phone? The girl constantly waits days to respond back to me. I don't want to assume because she may be busy. No, medium interest, medium and low interest. She ain't feeling you, my brother. Listen, you guys have to start dealing with more women who like you. Because when you start, listen, when a woman likes you, I don't want this to sound crazy, but it's really like this. When a woman likes you, it's like she's a robot and you are computing the program in that robot. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that she's basically, to an extent, like at your beck and call. You understand what I'm saying? She's willing and ready whenever. There's a video of, what was the girl? Superhead, Kareen Steffens. Did you see that video where she said, she said something like, I don't care who I'm with. If Lil Wayne calls me, I'm there.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So she's highly interested in Lil Wayne. You understand? So that's how women are when they are highly interested in you. A lot of you guys deal with so many maybes and I'm not sure and let's get to know each other and let's take it slow and let's, you know, how about we do this?
I'm free possibly Monday.
Exactly. All that bullshit.
Let me check my schedule.
No, it's like, nope.
431, you're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
It's your boy Angelino and PayPal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just made it, man. Did you purposely call in at the end of the show, or you forgot? What happened?
A bit of both. I was in the gym, so
he's trying to be fashionably late. That's what it is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I got it, AJ Lino, man. All right, so what's the name of the song this time? What we doing, man?
We're doing Cuban Girl.
Oh shit. AJ Lino, Cuban Girl. Oh, shout out to all the Latinas.
Yes, sir.
This nigga AJ Lino. Oh, look at the visuals.
Oh, it's about to go down, people. Go down.
You're coming soon.
We got AJ Lino. Hold on, Chrome. Yes, here we go. Boom. All right, let me know if y'all can see.
Everything.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let me know if y'all can see that.
Yeah, we good. We good. Let's make it happen.
All right. Let's go. You want to say anything before we start, AJ Lino, real quick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I was going to drop this track in the summertime, but, you know, on your live, we had this conversation that, you know, you got to be consistent and, you know, just got to put in that work.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to give it to the world right now.
All
Who
right.
am I to disrupt the flow of God consistency?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you, man. All right, everybody. This is the world premiere of Cuban Girl by AJ Lino. Make sure you guys check this out, man. This is going to be the summer banger, but we're giving it to you now so you can get up on it early before anybody else puts you on. Media Mondays in full effect. Shout out to AJ Lino. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey Jay. Everything nice and catchy. Let's take it up a notch.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she talks makes me shiver. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver.
Hey, let's hear that shit again, man. My niggas are harmonizing out here in this bitch. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey Jay. Everything nice and catchy. Let's take it up a notch. Yes, sir.
Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver.
First glance, booty round, yeah, she got my attention. Sweet curves, natural, no BBL. Freestyle, no lines, how to keep it real. Smooth skin, wanna have a little taste.
Rock with me, grab with me, dance with me, smoke with me, love with me, touch on me. She's a 10 out of 10. Cooks for the men, with the breakfast in bed. Have me some fun on her knees, giving head. Jump out the trampoline, calling me dead. Papi, slow down, need to break. Ravish me anywhere you need. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. She just love the way I touch her bum bum. Take her to the moon, then straight to London. Book the Savon, 5-star on point. Put me for all Latin, make we go. Oh, she done. Camila, Danila, Maria. We just wanna party, guaracha. Teresa, Benita, Dunia. Let the hair is ugly color suyo. Wine to the beat for me. Call me papi when you put it on me. Give me happy when I learn Spanish. Give me on club 9, I'm dreaming. I'm more the passport bro. Honey, the type of man make you sing for me. Buy you what you need, just be receptive. Drive around town, let's be romantic. Yeah. Show me what you ID. Don't wanna keep no secret. Look to be my answer. What you need to. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. Rock with me, rap with me, dance with me, smoke with me, love with me, touch with me.
Yes, sir. Coming with the hits.
Nigga, that's a hit right there, nigga.
That's a fact.
That's a hit right there, nigga. I like that shit. Hey, I see you getting at the BBLs and the Passport Bros, nigga. I got you, man. I heard you in there.
I had to, bro.
Nah, cause these BBLs is getting kind of out of hand. These chicks, they can't reach their ass crack. They can't wipe their ass good. It's crazy.
We like it natural over here.
Yeah, man. Hey.
From Cuba, everything is a 10, such a diva.
And I'm liking the pre hooks in there, like the points in there.
Have me some fun on her knees, giving head. Jump out the trampoline, calling me dead. Papi, slow down, need to break. Ravish me anywhere you need. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. Guantanamera, girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch, make me shiver. She just love the way I touch her bum bum. Take her to the moon, then straight to London. Book the Savon, 5-star on point. Put me for all Latin, make we go. Oh, she done. Camila, Danila, Maria.
So you be like mixing in Nigerian words or something in there?
Yeah. It's like it's called broken English, you know.
Okay.
Broken English, and at times it's like Afrobeat vibe,
right?
Like hip hop vibe, you know.
Got you. Yeah, because sometimes I be hearing the American words, but then you be on some other shit. I'm like, huh? Like.
We just wanna party, guaracha. Teresa, Benita, Dunia.
And those are some Spanish names up in there.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you see,
Maria,
that's why I fuck with AJ Lino, because you give me that. You remember Wyclef Jean, the Carnival, how we had all the different cultural mixes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
You see, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the pre-hook right here. Right here, the pre-hook.
To the beat for me, call me papi when you put it on me. Give me a beat when I learn Spanish. Give me on cloud nine, I'm dreaming. I'm not a passport bro, honey, the top.
I'm not a passport bro, honey. Oh my God.
Throwing strays. He's sending diss tracks to the passport bros. It's fucked up.
He's like, I'm singing about Cuban girls, but I ain't no passport bro, nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga.
Man, make you sing for me. Buy you what you need, just be receptive. Drive around town, let's be romantic. Yeah. Show me what you ID. Don't wanna keep no secret.
Hey, I'm really feeling the harmonization though, bro. Your vocal arrangements are getting much better, bro. I really feel it, man.
To be mine and say what you need to. One that I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One that I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she talks, make me shiver. One that I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One that I met a girl from Cuba.
Hey, this shit is a fucking hit, man. I love it, man.
Real talk. Real talk. Fire.
Media Mondays playlist, nigga. Man,
Can you pull up my IG? I have the studio session.
Oh, the studio session on the IG. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got you, bro. I got you, man. I got you, man. Here we go. See how you was doing it in the studio, man.
Mm-hmm.
One that I met a girl from Cuba, make me shiver. Oh shit!
Yeah, that shit catchy as hell, man.
Real catchy.
That's it.
Hold on. All right, let me see. I gotta switch the screen joint. Hold on. Here we go. Boom, boom, and then boom.
That's why I be taking some time, to release the song. Like
exactly
every other week, I'm gonna be dropping it. I don't just want to put out trash,
Right, exactly. Which joint? The one where you want to look? He on the jet ski, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you just need to check.
One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she talks, make me shiver. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a.
You gotta get the girl though, bro. You gotta get the girl, bro. You gotta get
the music video.
Yeah, in the music video.
No BBL, freestyle, no lies, how to keep it real. Smooth skin when I have a little.
Hey, but one thing, this nigga AJ Lino be enjoying that life though, man. Wasn't you just in Florida the other day?
Yeah, I was.
Have me some fun and our knees giving head. Trumble and calling me dead.
Hey, all right, and you say you had another joint. You had the breakdown or something. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's the first one. Like before, after this one.
All right, hold on. The first joint. Okay, here we go. All right, this is studio.
Girl, you know what I'm saying? We Cuban ladies out there. People are gonna be jealous. Just kidding. All right, let's run it up. Drink some water.
Drink some water. Yeah, I gotta drink some water.
Bow, ready to shut it down. Mic test 1 2.
This nigga on some Drake shit, reading the lyrics off his phone.
Hey Jay. Everything nice and catchy. Let's take it up a notch.
One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she talks, make me shiver. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she talks, make me shiver.
Okay, that was the chorus. Now we're gonna go into the first verse. Cue that shit. First glance, put it brown. Yeah, she got him to.
I just want niggas to see he's literally speaking his success into existence. He's like, we about to do the verse and kill that shit.
Mm-hmm.
he ain't on no pussy shit. It's like
attention,
don't make
sweet
it
curves, natural, no BBL, freestyle, no lines, how to keep it real, smooth skin, wanna have a little taste.
Oh shit!
First glance, booty round, yeah, she got my attention. Sweet curves, natural, no BBL, freestyle, no lines, how to keep it real, smooth skin, wanna have a little taste.
Oh, my nigga out here, my niggas
behind the scenes, so y'all know the work that goes into the tracks. You know what I'm saying? You fucks with it.
Man, yo, this is fire, man. I like this shit, man. This shit could go hard for the summer, man. This shit is fire, man. Let's do it, man. Oh, that's it. Okay. That's the yeah. In the video, you better have the brown skinned Cuban chick in there. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be there.
She gonna be there.
Actually, it's gonna be two of them.
Two of them. Okay, that's what we talking about. Yes, sir. My man AJ Lino. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. AJ Lino 10 on Instagram, man. Check out my man's journey out here performing, doing big things. That's one of your joints?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Like the music?
Yeah.
Energy. Boy Danilo in the house. Got the sexy lady behind the screen. I know you want to know what it is, but can't know. We're shutting it down one more time. This is called More Love. I hope you feel more love when you hear this.
Oh yeah, this is my joint. That More Love shit.
Do it.
Give me more fiction.
Give me more love. What did I do to deserve this? Give me more love. Give me more fiction. What did I do to deserve this? Give me more fiction. Let's hear that.
Let's hear that. Hold on. Here it is.
That's AJ Lino. It might be AJ Lino. So call up.
You should be calling in a second. Oh shit, I think this might be him. All right, 204. You're on live with Lakari Miles. Name 8 City. What's up?
It's your boy AJ Lino.
Oh shit. Yo, my nigga AJ Lino, man, with the hits, coming with the hits, man. Bro, we appreciate you, man.
Yes,
we
sir.
Appreciate you, man. Anything else you want to talk about?
We're gonna be consistent. You know, I got a lot of work and a lot of hits I'm working on.
Yeah.
Music videos. We're gonna keep dropping it, and y'all stay ready. That's all I gotta say.
All right, that's what it is, man. Hey, appreciate you, man. Stay working. Keep following your dreams, man. Do what you got to do, man, because we only got one life, man, and you never know when it's gonna be over. So get rich or die trying. At least you on your way. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Much love. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too, brother.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
man. Thanks for coming through with the heat, man. We appreciate it.
All right, bless up. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Man. And guys, make sure you subscribe to AJ Lino. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit cracking.
Yes, sir. Go subscribe to AJ Lino, man, for real. Hold on, this shit. All right, there you go. All right, 718. I think this is Moses. Moses, that's you?
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for calling back. Appreciate you, man. Where'd you send it?
Yeah, I just sent it. Wow.
All right. Oh, I got you. So what's going on?
Listen, this Lucario. This look like this is a Bad Boys membership program that you're talking about here. I have to be honest with you. Really that simple. But me, I'm strict with my game. When I'm on dating apps, either you gonna cooperate or I'm going to block you. It's really that simple.
Mm.
And I'm not talking about unmatching. Fuck the unmatch, because what happened was I remember I matched with a chick from online dating site, and then I went out on a date with her. She was disrespectful, was rude. You understand? Didn't want to cooperate, and I ended the date. And then for some reason, yesterday, she matched with me again. I'm like, no, block. I don't want to go out on a date with you again.
Right?
Like, she matched with me. She said, "Hey, hi, hey, hun, how you doing?" So, have that ever happened to y'all before? Where
You talking about where a chick match with you and then you don't fuck with her and then you get another match?
Yeah, like basically when you match with her, you went out on a date with her. It didn't work out good. She wasn't cooperating, and then you ended the date. And the next thing you know, she like further down the line, she matches you again.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if the this shit wasn't really popping off, then you just keep that shit pushing. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you just gotta keep that shit going. Keep it pushing and go to another chick.
Yeah, man. That like I don't, like I said, I don't unmatch. I block. And I block intention whores.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So because that shows that I'm not playing out here. I told you, either you gonna cooperate or I'm getting rid of your ass. And then last thing I want to say is I feel like they should come out with a dating app where, if a chick is not making any progress to go see you, they should ban her from the dating app. They should come out with a dating app like that. That's what I tell myself all the time.
I think that would be a dope idea. I think that would be a dope idea. Like, it could be some shit where, listen, like, if you on here to fuck around, then like you're done. Like, it should be a thing where they can sort of they can see the messages and they'll say, y'all motherfuckers been talking too long. If y'all not setting the date up, then fuck off here. You know what I'm saying? Like, down. You know what I mean?
They need to come out with that because these attention whores are very sneaky. And so, I just wanted to say that. But thanks for taking my call, man.
Appreciate you, Moses. Thanks for calling back, bro.
Emmanuel's right though. They would lose money. That's the only part. Problem with that.
You can. That's the only thing. Realistically, again, this is why we're doing this show, because as men, you have to know what not to fall for.
Right. Exactly. You just got to get that shit out the way.
Yeah. The people that develop the app is not going to try to hold women accountable. And again, holding women accountable is not where the sauce is. The sauce is you having tighter fucking game. That's why you got to fuck with us.
Exactly. Because in fact, a lot of the apps, they'll make more money off the fact that, there's a bunch of goofy niggas that don't know game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So make sure y'all go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com.
Because truthfully, if you're gonna be real, if most, let's say 98% of niggas had game, the dating app situation will be totally different.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? It'll be totally different. Like, and in fact, I would venture to say that it would probably not exist.
Probably not. Yeah, because if niggas had game, we could just be meeting bitches in the street.
Right, but and also if motherfuckers had game, then attention whores and the bullshitters wouldn't be able to survive on the app. So therefore, most of the chicks wouldn't even bother.
I think it might still be dating apps, but it would be for people who are serious, who just don't have the time to meet people in person.
Right. It just probably wouldn't be as big. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be as big, and more people would just match on the dating app and then just get something popping faster and more efficiently. Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, we on that OT, man. So let's get to these questions because I already took off the phone lines.
All right, cool. This says, anyone with a good body count has dealt with all these types. Said a good body count, hilarious. Besides Bumble, on other apps, when I match with a chick, I find that if she says something first, it normally leads to dates / hookups versus you saying something first. Do you agree? No, it doesn't really matter. You understand? See, whatever a woman does, right, without you prompting her, don't matter anyway. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, it don't matter. Only matters is her response to you. Period.
If she says something first, it normally leads to dates, hookups.
Because basically you're basically saying that you're following the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because shouldn't the dates and hookups happen because of your leadership?
Right.
So what difference does it make if she hits you up first? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not. So what he's trying to probably say is, if the chick hits you up first, then he's thinking that means that she is interested, and so therefore that's going to lead up to hookups and dates, which is not true. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not taking into account attention whores, women who are just, on there again, just to get, fucking an ego boost, whatever, which is also being an attention whore. But, you're not taking into account that shit.
I don't know if I believe you, Courtney. I don't know if I really believe you.
Yeah, Courtney bullshitting. Because Courtney's bullshitting. And you know what's funny is that because even what Courtney's saying, and even what the other guy called in and said, where he was like, "Oh, she said maybe," and we went to the house. He's leaving shit out. Because what you guys have to understand about the game is, it's almost like you know, like how when in the Matrix you see the ones and zeros, like you can see through the bullshit. It's almost like math. Like this plus this equals this. This minus this equals this. This times this is always equal in that. So if you have a woman who is uncooperative from the jump, then you deal with her, that equals more uncooperative behavior. Do you see what I'm saying? So when dudes is like, yeah, I was talking to this girl, she was uncooperative, and then all of a sudden she was just cooperating with everything. I'm like, no, you're lying. You understand what I'm saying? You're lying. That's not how it goes.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
So it's like, guys, stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Stop the bullshit. That's like a chick saying, oh, yeah, there was a guy who just was using me for sex. And then all of a sudden, after he fucked me twice, he professed his love to me and wanted to marry me immediately. That's not how this shit works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the guy already made up in his mind he don't like you like that. You feel so don't give me this. Oh well, this no, you're lying. Well, you know this. It's simple math. You know what I'm saying? Says when you talk to those 25 women, the common denominator is you. You don't have to change your way based on the woman. Exactly. I agree. It says, do you think the girls that told me they're not interested, they still wouldn't be interested if I had game and a tight mouthpiece? Well, this is the thing. If you met some chick and she wasn't interested in you, right? And then later on, she meets you later on, let's say 2-3 years later, you bump into her, whatever. She could be interested in you now because you're a totally different motherfucker at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it could change and she could change and whatever. Right. But the thing is that if you had game and a tight mouthpiece, you wouldn't give a fuck about the chick who wasn't interested in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So again, with the math, if you care, then you don't have tight game. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You wouldn't even be asking the question about the woman who wasn't interested, because now you're still tied to that woman who's not interested in you. You still give a fuck. If you still give a fuck, your game's not tight. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying?
Like you see, you guys got to understand something. And if you studied logic in like high school, you would kind of get what I'm saying. But attraction is not really conditional.
Right.
Attraction is not conditional. It's either she's fucking with you or she's not.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's a yes or no thing. So there's no, well, Lucario, if I had this and if I had that, you think she would? Because once you do that, then what you're saying is that her attraction to you is conditional.
Exactly.
That means if you lose that thing, then her attraction leaves with it.
Right, which means she's not attracted to you.
Which means she's not really attracted to you.
Right. That's why I said it's like math. This is like, you see what I'm saying? That's why we could tell soon as y'all niggas ask a question, okay, we already see it's this, bro. We already see it.
Guys, go look up high school logic, Venn diagrams, P, Q, and R, and all that shit. Go look that shit up if you think I'm joking. Right. You're gonna have conditional statements. You're gonna have logical statements and all this other shit. Go look that shit up.
Right, exactly. That's what it's about. It says, do you think blocking or unmatching is doing too much? Should I just leave them on red or ignore it? I mean, either way, it don't matter. You can unmatch, leave them on red. Either way, you're not responding back to them. That's it. You know, that's all it really matters. Says a woman I set up a date with was down to meet last Saturday, didn't respond or showed up. How do you deal with that? You don't. You charge to the game. It's over. It's a wrap.
Keep it moving, bro.
Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm saying. It's so simple, guys.
On to the next.
Simple.
But Lucario, what do I do with my feelings?
Exactly right.
That's what he's really asking.
So wouldn't writing an info report make you feel sad because you're reminded of the approaches that failed? What? What are you talking about? Or you say that if you're out hollering at chicks, writing a report of what the situation happened would make you sad because you reminded that you failed? No, the failure is in not doing anything. As soon as you do it, you've succeeded. It doesn't matter if the chick say yes or no. The success is in the action. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what you guys got to understand. It says, Lakari, you mentioned something about not truly loving someone. You're willing to let them, if you're not willing to let them go, had an ex tell me she loved me enough to let me go after I told her I wanted to be poly. Was that true love? Well, yeah, that's her accepting how you are, but her also understanding she may not want to be in that situation. So she's like, well, we got to end this. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of her trying to get you to change and fucking being negative towards you because of what you're trying to do. And she's like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying?
She just not going to be a part of it.
Right. Exactly.
Love don't mean they got to agree with you, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Love. If a girl is constantly giving you resistance with shit tests, you can still get her because that might be her way of flirting. Do you agree? Let me hit you with a button real quick.
You gotta stop with all this overtime questions, bro.
Right. So we got one more question after this. So again, you can still get with women who do this, but again, you have to understand what's going on. The fact that you would even deal with the woman who gives you shit tests, right, means that you believe that a woman could even test you. So if a woman's trying to test you, you should take that as disrespect. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what most guys think is, oh, I gotta pass her shit test. What? So you telling me I have to jump through hoops to interact with a woman?
Man, listen, if her way of flirting is being difficult, then fuck her. I don't need her.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not, you see what I mean? And again, y'all niggas could still deal with the woman.
You could.
You could still deal with her. What we're saying though is that if you deal with her, understand you're dealing with her based on that premise of her seeing you as someone who is not her best option.
Right. And someone who she's choosing to be difficult with.
Exactly. That's what
she's trying to go out of her way to make it a challenge. If you like that type of shit, then go right ahead, bro.
Right. Exactly. I said, I'm trying to call in. How do I reach out for calling? Oh, the phone lines is down.
The phone lines is done because you're too late, bro.
All right. So call in tomorrow or something on the show with me and Steve or later on this week. You feel what I'm saying? And last question, how do I get over girls that live overseas and that ghosted me? I got in my feelings. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com and badboymembership.com. That's how you get over it. You feel what I'm saying? That is how you get over it. Yes, sir.
Hey guys, get your soap, man. Get your soap.
Yes, sir. Get the soap. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com and get the soap, people. Get the soap. Woo. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it. We about to wrap this shit up. Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we...
Oh, yeah. Make sure you check out all the shows from over the weekend. And make sure you check out all the shows from over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. We had some really good shows. A lot of people called in, some interesting calls. So make sure you guys check that out, man. And see all the shows, because we got and Lucario, just for those of you who didn't realize, Lucario went live earlier in the day on Saturday. He went live earlier in the day on Saturday. So just in case you missed it, so you go to Lucario's channel, go to the live section and check out the show that he did on Saturday, which was earlier in the morning. And then, of course, the Manhood is a Skill Set show with Jay Roman, K Zagan, and myself. Make sure you check out that. And then we have the Real Game No Theory show from Sunday at noon, all Eastern time. The shows came on, but you check them on the playback. So just go to the live section of whoever's channel that you follow and make sure you check out the show, man, because it was dope. We had some good calls. And remember that one kid who was on Real Game No Theory? He let that chick spend the night only after knowing her for only 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So make sure y'all check all of that out, man. And we had a whole come to Jesus moment with Nez and shit. So that was crazy. So
right. Real talk.
Check that out.
Real talk, man. So guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com. And we are out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,